want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he rifles one incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Steelers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, wow.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll run it with Madison. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Winston. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Gone. Wow.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Michael Gallup, 87 yards.
Wow.
And Washington has made this a 1-score game. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And that one makes it 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards.
Screen one. Screen one.
Looking to throw. Madison. This is Riddick on the screen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on second down. Madison. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Wow. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Madison's pass intended for Anthony Firkser.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he dropped it.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Washington.
All right, guys.
First and 10. A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field.
Oh, God damn!
Say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy.
Oh, my God.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
Wow.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Come on, we got to stop them because they get the ball at half. Come on, Jair. I mean, he ain't going to let you catch him if he gets behind you.
A first down throw for Winston. Steps away to his left. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on second down. Winston stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This one from 46 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
The score, Steelers 14, Washington 10.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Browns who were able to steal one on the road. 35-30, the final score. From there, it's off to Southern Nevada. Check out the action going on beside the neon lights of Las Vegas. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. 31-27, the final score. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 31-24, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome...
Out of position. Oh, God.
Everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Going to run with Madison again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Alexa, volume 2.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's taken to the 26.
The field goal is good. Got him.
Holding, receiving team.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tackled by 6.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They go back to Riddick. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. Borden, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Borden. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Still going. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, God damn it!
One that's intercepted.
You know what?
Picked off at the 18. And he brings it back to
I mean,
right
God.
around the 26-yard line.
God damn.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy
Damn.
case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for
need
second
that?
down, staying ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they've got it well across midfield. Down to
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On play action, Winston. Out to his left. He may try and run for this.
Y'all let him.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
Just let him run right by you, TJ Watt. Just let him run right by you. That's bullshit. Just let him run right by you. God damn.
Tough to bring down Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball fans.
You just let him run right by you.
And that's part of the beauty of his game.
God bless America.
That thick body.
Why?
He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind.
We just don't let him run
and he
right
knows
by
how
us.
to get away from people.
2nd and 6. Flush to his
Pop his ass.
He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front
even know what to call.
didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down.
Of course he was going to make it. Of course. Of course. Of course he was going to make it.
Convert on 4th down. They go play action here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what the top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Draw play, Madison. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it,
and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Alexander Madison, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
Oh, I know, guys. I know. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do.
Done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points.
That was if they would have never let us get off the ground. They'd have never let us get off the ground when we try to dive.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Receivers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Jonathan Allen on
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On first down, Borden. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Guess they know sign language, I guess. I don't know, or osmosis. You know what he was thinking, because his damn lips wasn't even moving. Fired up. I'm fired up, but my lips ain't moving. I'm fired up. Y'all, come to y'all. Come to y'all ass, folks. For real. Seriously. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
You're going to need that timeout.
You're
going to need that timeout.
We'll be back after
You're going to need that timeout. You're going to need it.
2nd and 11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Madison flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Three yards remain for 2nd down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And a Steeler 1st down.
We need my man Mitch. Like Mitch, I know you hurt, but we need you, dog.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh,
that was dangerous.
Wow. You know what, I saw
into
that.
coverage almost
I saw him.
But instead they'll keep it on 2nd
down. I saw him too.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Actually, while you're bullshitting, we probably need to hurry up because we've been... Oh, wow. What the hell did I call?
2nd down and 6.
Damn. I didn't call the wrong thing. I called the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't call the wrong thing. I didn't call the wrong thing.
Looking to throw. Madison buying time to his left.
Good job. Good job, Maddie.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown on the season.
Good job.
The Steelers are going to retake
Boy, I had no idea what I called. Hit the wrong button.
We saw
had
so
no
much
idea.
of this last year at the college level, but
Oh,
there
wow,
you go. His first rushing
they
touchdown as
blitz.
an NFL
Good job.
quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's
All
something
right, listen,
that
guys.
aided him very
You
well,
would
as you
have
mentioned, at the
stopped
college
being
level.
all day.
It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point
Still
game.
think that timeout's going to come out to hurt us. Come back to hurt us.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Great
We'll take that,
job
Rudy.
defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We'll keep working, Rudy.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Winston
gotta come up with the
completes it to
tackle.
the tight end, Burton. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Here's Winston.
Good job. Good job, guys. Way to get him off his spot. Good job.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flat.
Of course I did.
Hold on. And then there's that. Let's see if he made it outside the tackle box. Hell no. But I mean, I guess they're saying he's throwing it to this dude right here. I guess. Oh man. I guess.
Defensive guy, you know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with one.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he fields it cleanly.
Just get out of bounds.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense.
Closer.
Here, 1st and
Time
10.
for the closer.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
That ain't
Certainly
really gonna
throwing the
help.
ball.
That
is in
ain't
the mix
really
here.
It
gonna
certainly
help.
is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
That ain't
Again,
really gonna
get
help,
those
is
first
it?
downs, keep possession of the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
That will help.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards of first
That'll help.
down. No
doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
Good job. You ain't got
Because
the
you're going
lie,
to tell your
Craig.
quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the
Good job,
ground.
DB.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Right back to him on 1st down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yep,
Well,
we
the
can make it, take it
objective
to the
there,
2-minute
I mean,
mark.
yes,
We
the
can take it to
positive
the
gain,
2-minute
that's
mark.
nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now, handoff here to his running back.
And
no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
Money.
1:53 left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Money.
On the left hash mark, this is a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
Take your money.
24, Washington 17.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal.
All right, don't do anything stupid, right?
This game.
At their own 25.
Winston readies the offense. Down 24-17. A little under 1:50 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston to throw. That's taken in by Stewart. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back to throw. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first
Stay in
down.
bounds. Appreciate you.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Damn, I don't even know
Now
the
Jameis
defense.
trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Oh, wow.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the
I don't even know we call it.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's not even giving me an option to pick a fucking defensive play. Oh my God.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Washington.
They'll throw again. Winston.
Oh, look. Now we can't tackle. Now we can't tackle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, man.
Now
Dude.
Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw.
God damn it!
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pass thrown away and incomplete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's back to throw.
Good job. Good job, cheating rats. Get him out of here.
T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for Pittsburgh, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. And for Charles Davis and
I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the